Oh, well, my name's Fox Ryan. So, they and Fox, and welcome to Steven Universe, another Steven Universe review of this one, Steven versus Amethyst, which I'll say, hold on, because I'm getting the next episode ready, which I'll say, one, is pretty good, and I'll always say, like, people always call, like, the Crystal Gems, like, Steven's moms, which I'll say Garnet and Pearl, I would say, I always saw it more as like Steven's mothers or like Steven's guardians or whatnot. And I always saw Amethyst more as, especially after like we learned of her origins, I always saw her more as a big sister to Steven. And this episode kind of a little bit reinforces that for me, in the sense that basically Steven is training with Pearl. And Amethyst feels kind of bad because she lost to Jasper while Steven basically beat her with, well, still fused to Stevani technically, lost to that Steven beat Jasper basically. But Amethyst decides to try to train with Steven for a little bit, but to like kind of reinforce her confidence, I guess, to make it like she's not the worst one. But Steven keeps beating her at like all of the tests, and it's not helped when Pearl tells Amethyst, "Oh, good job, you're raising for his confidence or whatever." But like Steven's moving faster, he's fighting a better combat style and all this stuff. Well, not better combat style, but he's fighting a lot better. And this basically leads to Steven then trying to letting Amethyst win at a video game, which only makes Amethyst even more angry. And Amethyst says that now she's the worst Crystal Gem, kind of implying that Steven was the worst. And she's like, no, that's not what I meant. And like those two kind of get angry, and then they say like, well, why don't we fight to see who's the worst? Basically saying that each of them is the worst. Not saying like the other one's worse, but saying that they themselves are the worst gems. So they battle each other for a pretty big battle. Steven learns a new technique to form like spikes on his bubble. Steven straight up calls Amethyst's ball thing a dash, which is straight from Sonic. Which is nothing against that. I freaking love seeing Amethyst turn into a ball and go bzzz, like freaking Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm like, fudge, yeah. But that was cool. They fight each other. They kind of destroy the battle ruins, and then Pearl goes, "You ruined the ruins." Freaking dumb. But I really did like it. And the thing is, way I always see Amethyst more, not less than a mom, more like a older sister to Steven, is because both Amethyst and Steven are both young gem, like the younger gems of the group. They are both somewhat new, like they don't know about the ancient war. They don't know anything about that. Really, like the youngest gems are probably in order: Amethyst, Peridot, and Pearl. Amethyst, Peridot, and Steven are the youngest. The oldest being Ruby, Sapphire, Garnet, Amethyst, Pearl, and Jasper. Those are like the oldest for right now that we've seen. Rose, I guess technically, but Rose. And also, it's kind of cool. Like Amethyst, kind of at one point goes, like after the two finish fighting, she basically says why she's been feeling bad, and she even says that she doesn't like something about herself. She gets angry at herself, and she just gets even more angry at herself. And I like what she says. She's like saying, "I'm not supposed to be small. I'm supposed to be stronger and bigger." And Steven says he knows how that's like because he says that he's not rose quartz. That's why he tries to fight. And that was kind of a cool little scene, them bonding a little bit more, which I liked. And that's why I always took Amethyst more as a little less experienced than Pearl or Garnet. Or if not less, quote-unquote, experience, more or less, she was more reckless with her powers than the others. Though, even though they had, like, similar abilities, all of them technically kind of have similar abilities, I like how it's still somewhat different. Like, Amethyst does more transformations than any of them, basically. Pearl with her hollow pearls and stuff. But, yeah, it was, really good episode. I really like this one. It's kind of building up a little bit more relationship with Steven and Amethyst. Amethyst is a pretty cool character. Lapis is still one of my favorites, though. But yeah, it's pretty epic. It's a pretty good episode. It's really nice seeing them talk, talk. Though it kind of ended like kind of a cliche way where like they just start laughing. Though Amethyst's laugh really didn't sound that like her like laughing, like it just sounded ha ha ha, ha kind of sound like that. That was a little bit that I'm like, but it was still a good episode. I think they could have done without the laughing, but it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's still a good episode. This is still a good episode. I liked it. Either way, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I liked the episode. Tell me what you guys thought. Either way, thank you so much for watching. Please check out my videos. And I want to keep going because apparently at some point they reveal something about Pink Diamond in one of these episodes. Or maybe that came out today. I'm not sure. But either way, I want to keep watching so I can find out more. So I can see what will happen next. Either way, thank you also for watching. If you want to see more videos that I've done, please click the link in the description below. Please check out all my other videos. And we will see you later.